Well, we're back with Resident Evil 3. I played through it once on normal, and then off stream, I played it on hardcore, which unlocked the nightmare difficulty. Then I beat the nightmare difficulty, which unlocked the Inferno difficulty, and that's the hardest one. I beat the Inferno difficulty, and I thought, hey, why don't we stream it and see how I do? I did beat it. Whether or not I'll be able to do it in an efficient manner on stream is a completely different story. Inferno is much more unforgiving. It's all about dying in like 1 or 2 hits. It's a difficulty that kind of requires that you master the perfect dodge. And just everything can just kill you so fast. Just so fast. Also, there are no checkpoints. Like, if you die, then you start what the last time you saved. That's where you start. So, it's a lot of fun. We're going to play it and just see how I do. Also, I have added a few mods for your enjoyment. So, I hope that you enjoy the mods that have been added to the game for this Inferno run. Let's get started. All right, here's Jill. Waking up, or so she thinks. She's actually dreaming. Though she doesn't know that yet. She'll find out pretty soon. Though something does seem a little unusual. Alright, let's head to the bathroom and check out our complexion. You see, just like Chris later on, Jill decided that after her events at the mansion, she had to get jacked. She had to prepare herself for the day when she would have to face the zombies again. You see, going through a night like she did at the mansion changes a person. You see, I gotta prepare. Gotta make sure that when this happens again, I will be prepared.
Gets worse every night.
All right, let's head back to that bathroom, where in reality, she did leave the water running. I'm gonna turn that off. Look at the veins just bulging out without even flexing. All right. Gonna get a phone call from Brad. We're gonna pick that up.
Who could that be? Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my... What the hell is that thing?
Unfortunately, the ultimate bioweapon has arrived. Little did anyone know that Raccoon City was built on a swamp. I do like how Nemesis's animations map to Shrek actually really well. On Inferno, the cutscenes are no different than they originally were.
Over here!
Story is no different. There are just some things that are mixed up.
What was that thing?
Damned if I know.
Little surprises here and there.
On for the only 2 stars left in town, you and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Let's not talk about Shrek's hard-on. It's not something we want to think about, really.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
We couldn't be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
There's so many.
Door behind you, go!
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
I'm sorry, Brad. Sorry.
Well, we could do the shooting tutorial. Or we could just, like, you know, run. We could run away. Probably better to run away. See, if he grabbed me, I probably would have died in, like, one bite.
Parking garage. Got it. Sir, are you all right?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you there.
safe place is in here!
It's unclear what destroys the helicopter. It just kinda... just that. I mean, you would guess Nemesis does it, but it's unclear what happens there.
Sorry. Come on. Start, damn it. It's my turn, bitch.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe. I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
Alright, so Jill has the help of a super fighting robot.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
Unfortunately, I didn't see any mods for Mikhail.
We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get...
Maybe I could look to see if there've been any updates since the last time I looked at the mods, but the only mods that I used were Jill, Carlos, and Nemesis. I don't remember seeing options for the other characters.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Okay, so I guess since this is Inferno, it's giving me some things right off the bat. Here's a hip pouch. Oh, here's the Magnum. Like, we're just getting the Magnum right away. Here's the hip pouch. Now, I also... When you beat the game, you get points, and you can spend the points to get rewards. So, in the rewards, you can buy 2 extra hip pouches, which they just give you right here. Here they are. So I'm just going to put them on. There's also stuff that I bought that starts off in the box. So, here's the recovery coin, which if we hold it, we gradually regenerate health. The iron defense coin increases defense. Assault coin increases attack. Crafting companion, if I have that, when I combine gunpowders and explosives, I will get double the ammo that I would have otherwise. The Stars Field Combat Manual. It says, when held, physical feats such as perfect dodge become easier to perform. So I think that the timing window on the perfect dodge probably increases a little bit if you hold this. So I'm going to hold it. The lockpick. They just give you this at the beginning of the game. I'm going to take it. Bolt cutters, sure. Hot dogger. All right, here we go. As the name implies, this Umbrella-developed anti-bioweapon knife is used by those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the target to burst into flames. It's a knife that sets enemies on fire, so we are absolutely taking that. I'm going to put my normal knife away. Here's the Samurai Edge, which is a better handgun. I'm going to take that and put our old handgun away. Actually, no. I wanted to store that. Let's store this. I'll also put the Magnum away for right now, since I'll want to use ammo, its ammo later on. Here's the Raiden. It seems like what this does is if you hit someone in their weak point, it's a one-hit kill, but if you don't, it doesn't do any damage at all, as far as I could tell. So we're just going to use that for a little bit. Not a lot, I think, but we will use it for a little bit. I'll store this green herb. Combine items, sure. Combine this and get that. We'll do that for right now. I will also go back here, since there was this box, and use the lockpick. Just so, instead of having to go back to do the things you need to do with the lockpick and the bolt cutters, you just start off with them, just use them right away. Which is nice. Speeds things up a bit. I'm also going to save my game, which is very nice, because like I said before, this mode does not have checkpoints. So if we died without saving, hey, guess what? Guess where we're starting. If you said the beginning, you're correct. Is that everything in here? Making use of the map. Well, though, there is the puzzle. We don't have the gems yet.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
Alright, let's have a look at what these weapons can do. Let's look at the Raiden. So if I shoot in the chest, it doesn't do anything, but if I shoot in the head, it's that. You hit the weak point and it's dead. And it's like it has to charge up a little bit to actually fire, so you can't just rapid fire it. So some things get mixed up in Nightmare and Inferno modes. For example, there's like a whole bunch of zombies down there. I guess what you're supposed to do is use the flash grenade we just picked up. To just run past them. Because you don't have enough ammo for them. Though you could use the knife if you really wanted to. If you felt that you could. That do anything? No, that stays down. So they do remix some enemies and item placements in Inferno mode. We can just open up the toy store right away. But, unlike normal, the box with the gem is not here. It's been moved somewhere. And we can just open up the convenience store while we're here. And I'm already almost out of room. So why don't we just head back, since I killed those enemies, and just store these away. And since we've taken a look at what the Raiden does, I'll just put that away. We'll pull it out if we have to, but we'll just try using the, well, not exactly the normal gun, because our normal gun is the Samurai Edge, which is a handgun, but it's a bit of a better handgun than the normal one that we would be using.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
I wouldn't say that tall drink of water really describes Jill anymore. So here's a fun thing. So there are a bunch of zombies lying down. You might guess that when we get there, they're going to stand up. And the thing that you're probably going to do when they stand up is you're going to run into the donut shop, except it turns out, on Nightmare and Inferno, those doors won't open. They're closed because there's a zombie on the other side of it that's holding them shut. So you run to the door, and all the zombies get up, and you can't go in there. And that's a fun thing to happen. Alright, now we need to make sure that everyone's dead, and the way we do that is we're going to light them on fire with our fire knife. Well, I mean, that guy's head's exploded, so we don't need to do that. Well, both of I got a lot of head explosions, huh? Alright, so you need to make sure they're dead. Best way to do it is light them on fire. There we go. The fire knife is a tremendous weapon. Right. You can see this door. It's banging from the other side. That zombie's never going to come through. He's just going to stand there, blocking the door, so you can't get in there. It's very inconsiderate. I mean, what if you want a moon donut? The delicious, overpriced moon donuts. They're the treat of Raccoon City. Zombie hogging them all for itself. Kaboom. Yeah, I have some space. Oh, I don't think I ever noticed there was someone up there. Someone really wants that donut. Don't worry, donut. You're protected. Jill will not let any zombies take a bite out of the giant moon donut. Alright, well, we know this safe. This gives you a laser sight for your handgun, but it's not the handgun we're using. It's the normal handgun, so I'm not going to bother with that. How many bullets do I have? 9. It's not the best. I also don't want to combine... Oh, here's some more. I don't want to combine the gunpowders I have because I want to have the reloading tool when I do that, so I get more bullets. Also fun times. Tentacle zombies appear already. Usually would take a bit longer for them to show up. No, they're here now. Those mandibles were still wiggling. And we just got to be sure. Oh, so a neat thing about the fire is that it does damage over time. So he just fell over after he got up because he was getting burned. And here's a fancy box. It's where one of the gems is. Wasn't here in the original, on the original difficulty, on normal. So it got moved around. Oh, I can combine these while I'm at it. Nope, out of space. Let's head back in here. Alright, now we can get into the donut shop from the other side here. And that zombie's still banging away. I don't think he'll notice if we just start poking him. He's just too intent on getting out those doors. Put that away. And I am low on handgun ammo, so... Let's see, where is that thing? There, crafting companion. So now when I combine my gunpowders, I'll have double the bullets that I would have had otherwise. Also, there are less save points in this mode, less typewriters. There was a typewriter here. It's gone now. They do that a bunch of times on this mode. Where you think you're going to get a save point. No, it's not there. Find another one. Is that everything in here? Yeah, we're blue. And yeah, that red is outside. Let me just put this gunpowder away. Here's our second fancy box. Those two fancy boxes are pretty easy to find, though. It's most likely you'll come across them. The third one, I think, is pretty easy to miss, though. And here we got two tentacle boys banging on the fence. There are more boys in that room now with the shotgun. We got three. One of them's tentacle. Just banging on that door trying to get out. But they won't come out until I take the hose. I've taken the hose. There's someone else in there? Yep. You want to... Just walk... There you go. This difficulty mode is a bit more tense than maybe it looks like, just because if you remember, it is possible to die from just one bite from any of these enemies, and I haven't saved in a while. I'm out. Anything I should combine? Nothing I want to combine right now. I mean, no. The shotgun is full. Don't need to fill that up. Alright. Let's head back to a box. Okay. Wasn't sure if that guy was going to get up, but no, it's this guy coming in. Let's see. I can probably get rid of, like, store that for right now. Anything I want to store away? I mean, having the shotgun and the ammo is probably good for right now. I am going to need that fire hose. Alright, let's just hold on to that and go back to the Subway office to get what was left in there. And of course, we can't set the tracks right now, but we can get this.
Gotta put this out. There.
You know, one thing I was surprised about is they never actually used the Nemesis coming through the wall from the demo. Because I kind of thought on this difficulty they might use that. They don't. They never do. That's a demo thing. Never happens in the main game.
Is someone in here?
Enormous box. It would be nice if you had this one. Still the best stat in this game. Well, we don't need that, because we already have one. Actually, no, okay. We still need that for something. Let's put these away. And actually save our game. All right. Okay, that's the last one. Now we can get rid of that.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not unaffected.
Let's take care
No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
I don't know how Nikolai can call Jill soft. This is the hardest body you've ever seen. Is that everything? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm not getting a prompt to click. Oh no, I did survive. With the zombies, if they don't give you a prompt to click on, it means that it's a death attack. So it doesn't. You don't even bother clicking. All right, so that only put me in caution, not danger. But I should go back and use an herb. On caution again. Let's see, is there anything else in here? No, we're blue. Alright, what do we got? We'll do some first aid sprays. Got a green herb. Could combine that. But still, I should save the green herb because we need it for the parasites if we get parasited. So I'm just going to use a first aid spray here. Just take a few of those, just in case. Unfortunately, we do get the save before we go into the bug nest.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Green herbs, they work! Yeah, that's everything. Oh, actually, I should have put those gunpowders away. Didn't even notice that I was holding those. Alright, so let's see. That's a pretty good amount of shells, I think. And we don't have to investigate this body here. because we already have a lockpick. All right, time for some valuable protein. I mean, we do have to use the green herb, but I think Jill's digestive system could have overpowered the larva.
Fucking gross. Here we go.
All right, and we want to make sure we look around because, hey, the third fancy box is here. This one's easy to miss. Oh, inventory's full? Well, let's use an herb. This one took me a while. It's like, where's the third box? And of course, unfortunately, Chad didn't work out for him. But we do avenge Chad, fortunately.
Okay, all that leaves is the main power switch. Enjoy that.
And so, Chad was avenged. We will never forget him. Put that away. And just use one of those. And do a little bit of a save. And I think maybe we'll take a little bit of a break. And it seems like a pretty good place because we just finished Bugtown. Bugtown has been destroyed, and we got to save. So the next thing to do is going to be heading back to the subway station. Subway office, actually, so we can set the track, so then we can go back to the subway station, and then Nemesis will chase us into the sewers, is the progression. So start on that in a few minutes. All right. So let me just think about what I have and what I want. We'll stick with this for the time being. I think. Is that what I want? I'm just thinking about it. What do I have in here? Oh, I do have more shotgun shells in there. From the first box I picked it up before I got the shotgun. We will go with this. And probably get the grenades at the ready. We'll see how this goes.
It's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
Alright, he's down. He doesn't seem to actually drop things in his difficulty. He also will get up very fast. Like that fast. Out of the way, please. Sir? Sir? Hard to tell what happened there. Well, there was a very inconsiderate zombie standing in front of that door.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner. Are you shitting me?
Just backed up into him.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
Alright, well, I still do have one combined herb. Let's see. Well, I want to make any more ammo, or would that help? I'll just stick with what I have right now. Did not do the perfect dodge. He comboed me. So he did punch me out of the zombie's grab, so I don't think I took damage from the zombie. I only took damage from Nemesis's punch, but then he punched me again, and that was enough.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
I wonder if I even really need to use the grenades on him, since he stays down for such a small amount of time. We could try to just run past him without using the grenades and see what happens.
Are you shitting me? Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online. Okay, back again. Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
I think that was 2, 3, 2?
Valid route confirmed.
Yes, it was.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
What the fuck?
It's fallen from the sky.
What the hell is it doing to them?
Oh, one hit? Really? Okay.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner. You shitting me?
He's having some trouble there? He's having a little bit of trouble there.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
Almost made it through the door.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
One thing that you begin to become very sensitive to when playing this are the sections when Jill slows to a walk and starts talking to Carlos on the radio.
You're shitting me? Ah!
I guess after I make that... after that conversation, I could just turn around and save again, so we don't hear that again. We can do that. Also, something... Let's see. Maybe I should take that green herb. Because I don't think I'm actually at 100% health. You see, now the green is a bit more blue-green instead of yellow-green.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
But at least we don't have to listen to the conversation. Did that too early.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
One thing I did forget in my rush is that there is a typewriter here. On caution. I do have a couple first aid sprays. Still have the mixed herb. We'll just, might as well use the herb now, since getting hit again probably would just result in death.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Whoop. That's not what I wanted.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
What the fuck? What the hell was it doing to them?
All right. Just made it. I'm still on fine. All right, so now we've made it back here. Let's get out our 3 jewels. Anyway, the past few minutes is more like what the actual Inferno experience is like. That is dying constantly and doing little parts of the game over again until you can reach the next typewriter. And, yeah, let's save our game here.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Yeah, mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight, friend. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after.
Hey.
I'll buy you some time.
Hey, wait! Wait, Joe! No! Damn it!
Come on, you creepy ass dog.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of thought that would happen. Alright, let's just skip that.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
A little faster than I thought he would be.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker.
What I'm trying to do is grab the first aid spray and also do a dodge at the same time in case he's going to attack. He doesn't always attack when you grab it. Sometimes he's a little late with it.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker.
It's not working. Maybe I just need to leave that behind. It's like it's right there though. It's right there.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars. This might work.
You just drop this here. It's not an upgrade, it's just shotgun shells, I think. Yeah.
Now's my chance. Carlos, do you copy? Carlos! Oh, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out.
Unfortunately, there is a typewriter here.
A map of the area. Perfect.
Let's see. Got some grenade. Do I need grenades here? I might use one grenade here. We'll just leave it at that for right now.
What was that? Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
Well, there's not much to burn, I guess. Oh. A little too late.
What was that? Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes. What the fuck was that?
No typewriter in this one, though. Let's see. So yeah, this does come with flame rounds. And I'll put away the explosive B for right now. I'll put away the 2 hand grenades and... Let's see. No, actually I could use the hand grenade for something. Yeah, these two. They just fall out of the ceiling. That did not quite do the job. Alright. Now we want to get this out because on Inferno and Nightmare there's a friend hiding behind that waterfall. You can see him. sometimes it kills them in one hit, and then there are some times when it doesn't. Usually it's one hit, but then there's just other times where some reason they're able to keep that last little bit of hit points. Here's the big bulky battery pack that apparently the employees have to carry around to unlock the doors. It seems inconvenient. You would think that a key card would be much better. And of course, the love letter to the Gammas, which is great. Haven't they ever heard of character flaws? I mean, say what you will about the Gammas. They're pretty goofy, but their creator clearly loves them in a way that the creator of the betas does not. Alright, so we are full up. Probably should go back to a box. Yeah, see, he kept just that little bit of health. He just had that little bit left. Alright, let's put that away, and that away, and that away, and that away, and that away. Let's see. Just thinking. It's probably okay for right now. I might need to create some more ammo pretty soon, but I think this is okay for right now. And that's everything from this corridor. Alright, so this is the door that leads out of the sewers, but before we go there, I'm just gonna take a little detour to go back to the last typewriter to save our game. Just because there's, like, a couple of zombies between us and the next typewriter, and it'll probably be fine. But, you know, just to make sure, just to be on the safe side.
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill! Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
Can use weapons?
Alright, so they took out the typewriter from this room, which is why I wanted to save at that previous one. Yep, here he comes. Just taking his time.
I gotta get out. Quick.
Alright, so now you think about what I want to do. Do I have enough ammo here? Or do I want to... There is ammo. There's rocket launcher ammo up on the roof. There is a little bit of shotgun and handgun ammo. I'll just try it with what's on the roof, and if I need to redo, I can make some ammo down here. What's my health look like? It's on like yellowish green health. So let me use that green herb just to make it absolute full health. So maybe I might be able to survive a shot. I don't know if I'll be able to survive a hit. Maybe I will. Hoping that when at full health, I might be able to survive one hit. probably should use this. No, when he got me with one serious hit, yeah, that was it.
All right, let's do this. Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
Got too close to it.
All right, let's do this. Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
Mistimed that.
All right, let's do this. Maybe I can hit the fuel tank. still kicking?
What? Why was that so slow? Well, I can't be happy yet, because remember, there are no checkpoints. We have to get to a typewriter.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You all right?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
Alright. So that's a big difference that I found between Inferno and like normal and hardcore difficulty is that on normal and hardcore, I didn't think the bosses were all that tough. That's really changed in Nightmare and Inferno. In this, the bosses are by far the hardest part. Like, I've died on the bosses on Inferno more than anything else in this mode. And the last couple of bosses really embody that. I think we got everything here. So Rooftop Nemesis Shrek is tough, but not nearly as hard as the last couple of boss fights will be, which we will see as we get there. Alright, we made it to Kendo's gun shop. And inside we will find a sweet, sweet typewriter.
Don't move! Shit, Jill.
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right's a stretch. Sorry I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just Just bad timing is all. Well. Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh, no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill.
And by doing something stupid, I assume Kendo means taking all that HGH.
Heading to the station, take that
It's no good for you.
service alley out in front of the shop, okay?
We will, but what we're doing right now is we are saving this game, locking in our progress on this Inferno run. And with that, that is going to be the end of tonight's stream, I think. So, that went okay. Actually, the first half of tonight's stream, I didn't die at all, which was better than I thought that I would do, but I made up for the deaths in the second half, as there were some parts there, especially with that encounter with Nemesis in the alleyway as we were trying to get to the subway office. That one, I had to do that a few times. But again, like I said, that's just the Inferno experience of trying to figure out how to do these little sections to get from typewriter to typewriter. And it's fun. I mean, I think that RE3, I think that it starts to shine on the harder difficulties because of the dodge mechanic, which gives you it gives you a mechanic that you don't have in the RE2 remake. It's something that is like more of a reflex-based thing you can do whenever something's about to attack you. There's a button, or in my case a space bar, I can hit that if I hit it at the right time, that I won't take any damage and get a free hit. So this game scales up very well for the harder difficulties because it does give you more ability to fight the zombies and the monsters and such than the RE2 remake does. So I do think that if you do play up to the harder difficulties, then that's where this game really starts to shine. And I've enjoyed it. I maybe didn't enjoy the boss fights very much. Again, we'll see when we get to the end of this game, the last couple of boss fights, where it gets kind of ridiculous. But we'll see that when we get there. For tonight, I think that this was pretty good progress on this Inferno run. We made it past the first... I mean, I guess technically that's the first Nemesis fight. Like, you can fight him previously in the streets and such, but this is the first time you have to fight him. And so, let's see, after this, we're going to... Oh, right, Nemesis just gets right back up and we get the rocket launcher segment shortly after this. There's rocket launcher segment, then we get onto the subway, and then it's time to use Carlos at the police station. So that's how the progression goes. So that's what we'll be starting with at the beginning of the next stream. But as far as tonight goes, I hope that you enjoyed watching this attempt at getting through Inferno. And I'll see you next time with more Buff Jill. I mean, there are some other mods I guess I could try, though, of course, Buff Jill is obviously the best mod. But I could take a look and see if there's been any updates in the RE3 mods that I could try for the next stream. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we get when we get there. But have a good night, and hope you had a good time. See you next time for more RE3.